Welcome back to Make Good Choices Monday. I'm Becky Amio, and if you guys are ready for an update on my Stallion program, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what I've learned lately. So do you guys remember a Groovy Roll stud that I was doing some groundwork with in some videos? So he recently injured himself in the corral. It happens. They lay down, they roll, they get stuck, they fight themselves, and they end up getting cut up. And he ended up getting a cut in between his front legs. He's going to be just fine, but he's going to have to be doctored on for a little bit. So he's standing in the corral. There's just not a whole lot I can do for him except for take him out. I can turn him out, limited turnout, and then also tie him up to the tie rail. So I bring my mares down to the corral area and I tie them up to groom on them, saddle them, get ready to ride them. And he is just throwing the biggest fit. And now he's never bred mares, okay? He's just starting to get studdy because he's coming through. And meanwhile, the gray stud that has been the main perpetrator of studiness in my whole entire facility, he's staying quiet. He's not making a sound, and he's kind of standing over in the corner of his corral. I've got the other boys in the arena. I mean, and that is a frat house. I had somebody refer to it as a frat house one day, and now I can't unknow that. Like, my arena is a frat house. It's full of studs and geldings. So I've got all them out there. They're not saying a word. They're not doing anything. And this stud is throwing a fit. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not going to be able to take any more horses in training. I'm not going to be able to take, I have 2 more fillies that need to come in for training. What am I going to do? I don't have the facility or the situation to handle this drama, right? And I call up my good friend Bradley down at B&T Performance Horses in Litchfield, Kentucky, and I'm going, what do I do with this? And he goes, tell you what. He goes, next time you start moving stuff around, he goes, you take that stud and you tie him up to the tie rail. Give him a job. Now, even though he's not actually physically working, he does have something to do. He's not in the sanctuary of his corral, so to speak. And that's when it occurred to me, and I had this light bulb moment. All those boys that are standing in my arena, they're getting worked into the ground right now. And I say that loosely, okay? They have a regular full-time job, okay? That's what I mean by that. And then the gray stud, he's getting worked pretty hard too. He's 4 years old. He's on a regular schedule now. He's getting worked every day, if not every other day. And, you know, he's tired. He wants to go stand in his corral, be left alone. He wants to eat. He wants to sleep. He just wants to be left alone, and he doesn't care about those mares anymore. So that has improved tremendously, that behavior right there. But, you know, what I've learned by the whole experience now is, man, you know, usually I get away with several 2-year-old studs standing in my corrals, several of them. And they really don't know what they are yet, you know, and they're going to work and they're tired and they're trying to grow and the temperature's hot. And, you know, we're really not hot yet for South Dakota. In fact, today, the day that I'm filming this, it's like 45 degrees out right now and doing a heavy drizzle. That's why I'm in here videoing it right now and not working horses. So anyway, so he just wants to stand in his corral, be left alone. The other boys in the arena, they're staying quiet. And then there was a day there where I had let 4 days go by without working my buckskin stud. And I think I had like vet appointment, dentist appointment, you know, kind of a couple things stack up in a row. And he started pacing the frat house rail, okay? And I went, it's time for him to go back to work. I need to make him a priority today. So the reality of it is that if I want to have studs, if I want to do this, if I want to promote them in any way, even if I don't ever take them to the show, but I want to promote them as, hey, these suckers rode and I like the way they rode, and have some videos for you guys to watch them actually ride, they're going to have to stay in a regular schedule. You know, they're just another horse in training. They're not something that I can get away with, you know, every few days, once in a while, get around to them. If they're going to be down in those corrals, they have to be in training and they have to be getting worked and they've got to be busy and doing something. So that's another part of my stud horse learning curve, if you will. As far as the little Groovy Roll stud, you know, he's healing up pretty well. I'm not sure if I'm going to get him in any more videos this year. You know, it's just, he's not 100% sound yet. He's going to be fine, but he got cut pretty good and we're doctoring on it. Fortunately, you know, he'll be able to go back to work, but probably later than sooner, and I'll have some other horses ahead of him now. Otherwise, that's all I have for an update, you guys. Kind of a lighthearted little Make Good Choices Monday video for you for this Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay tuned for Training Tip Tuesday. I got another good one with Top Gun's two-step. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I hope you make good choices. Thanks for watching.